Wow, CapnDrake really doesn't need much introduction. Has been around a long, long time. Joined in Mystery Tournament 4 and immediately won. Also won 6 and has made top 8 in most of the other appearances. 10 top 8 stars on the player card. A phenomenal 78% win rate. Is one of the only people to have raced Andy, like even multiple times, and have like an even win rate against him.
Mhm. And also,
Basically,
I think this
it's full.
MT4 win is gonna be the last joined and immediately won that we had. Right?
Yes.
I mean, the fact that Andy most one of them and not the first one he joined kind of helps my
Yeah.
thesis over here.
He took most of the wins.
Yeah, like he doesn't give anyone the chance to do it.
There was a repeat win by Zex, and one by you, and one by Adam Numbers, I think.
And then on the
So
right,
it's a tough opponent for Adam played B4MV.
yeah, and 0-2, first MT. Let me actually. So that makes me curious what the stats in this tournament were when the match happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Adam played Adams. No. A little hard to tell from these matches.
So you could have thrown to me while you looked it up, and then I could be talking. But you were like, let me just do this, and then you just left it there. So now I just have to patiently wait while you search.
Gonna
Good
work
luck.
out. Okay, so
It already has not worked out. All right.
wait, I should have looked it up on the bracket.
Oh,
Really?
brother.
This is so Adam played was 1-0.
Nice.
This is a
Got
winner's
their
3
first
match.
win.
Adam played got a bye and then won against Aaron Doby in
Ooh.
Chrono Project. Oh, Chrono Project was the freeware Unity, very much so freeware and Unity game, where we had the racers like note down a code that they got early on, so you couldn't skip all the text, and then the final boss was this robot that Aaron Doby just could not figure out how to like defeat the cycle.
Yeah, that it had this really cool hook where your gameplay is forming like a timeline at the bottom that you can track back and forth through. That's a cool idea. Just kind of everything around it was it was very I'm making my first game sort of game. I remember a lot of rude enemies, like a drone would come in and hit someone, and they just couldn't deal with it.
Drones were
It just
so
kept
weird in
coming
that game too. Like they had like a hurt box, like just where their gun or camera or whatever would be, but touching any other part was fine. So it was very janky.
Was there more to that, or was that like the end of the demo? Or
That's the end of the demo.
Get the full game and find out.
Actually, I don't know if it's the end of the. It's just how much I've played it as well. So, as far as I'm concerned, that's the end of it.
I think it could probably be a lot of fun, especially if there's weird stuff like remembering the code partway through.
It like the intro. This guy was just like texting you, like I don't know, it was like 50 text boxes. Oh, you can't skip through them because there's a code in like text box number 34 that you gotta remember. You actually need them. We actually needed them, and I guess they were randomized, so we couldn't put them in the paste bin, or maybe he thought it was a good mystery skill to be able to like quickly determine which text box has the code. I don't know.
I definitely was not in favor of that. I never will be.
Text box investigation. Alright.
It's up to us to decide what skills we want to test with our matches, you know? And some things everyone agrees on, some things are in the gray area. I don't think many people would be in favor of that one. I can't wait to see what skills are going to get tested in this game.
Wild guns. Just kidding. Sleepy blocks. Wild Guns is good though. That's
Yeah.
Is it empty viable? We've raced it in tournaments, but maybe it wasn't.
It's kind of auto-scrollery, but I bet if you kill guys faster, they spawn faster. You can probably go fast in that game.
Let me try not to once actually playing.
I'll get that kid.
Wait, Wild Guns is the FPS one, isn't it? Or is it the other one? Yeah, no, it's the FPS. There's like a different
Sort
Wild
of.
Guns, which isn't Wild Guns, but I thought it was Wild Guns.
Are you thinking of Wild Arms, the
Yes,
RPG?
yes, Wild. Oh, it's an RPG. No, it's
Are you thinking of Sunset Riders?
I think it's Sunset Red. It's the one where the guy goes like, "Bury me with Bob."
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's the one. That's a good game too.
Is burymewithmymoney.com still a website? I'm gonna go ahead.
I
and
think
just
so. I
type it
think
in here.
I was on there like a few months ago when I saw Sunset Riders.
As you do.
Bury me with my money.
Yep, it's still there.
Good website. Anyway.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way he's thinking of an RPG.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Wild Guns is a cool game, but that's not what we're playing. It is going to be Sleepy Blocks, which, I mean, it's you don't. I can tell from this title screen. I don't know how much money I would bet that this is a straight up puzzle game.
Yeah,
but it would be a lot.
Especially when there's like a level select immediately on the menu.
Yep.
That's like a definite call out. Right, I think that's it. Impose the pace spin or have it. And yeah, do you want to start the timer?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Teamwork. All right, 3, 2, 1, play. Play. Audio.
Wang. The block. That's your control stick.
What?
In the middle there, it was like a tutorial prompt. I was like, "What's this hole in the grid?" It's nothing. It's
But,
yeah. It
now
was
you
just a
got me
button
curious. We're pausing.
There's like an on-screen tutorial prompt that's your control stick.
Oh, that's
so
weird.
Look,
and you go
look,
like
Adam
over
Blake
it.
thinks it's like a game element.
You go like over. It's so weird. Oh, we gotta restart the race. I'm curious about this control stick. It's so weird. Like, it really looks like it's some kind of stage hazard or something, like a puzzle element.
I truly.
You gotta push this ball into on the circle in order to unlock the goal.
I only understood once seeing the next prompt that had like an X button.
Alright, let's try this again. Are you ready for start number 2?
I'm ready.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Try this again.
So CapnDrake, not distracted, not misled, but then snaps together, probably in the wrong way. Quick readjustment. So you do have an undo button. That's good.
Do you think that's good, having an undo button? Sometimes I think about this, like, why I don't like puzzle script, and one of the reasons is that there's an undo button. Because if there's an undo button, then you can soft lock, there's like, puzzles will be complicated. I don't know, I feel like if a puzzle game has no undo button, it means the puzzle game is simple.
Is designed around not having an undo button. Yeah, I mean more so. I mean, I've played games where I'm like, God, I wish this had an undo button.
Well, yeah, like Sokoban.
Yeah. All right, nice staircase shape from Adam Played, but the big T shape already made from CapnDrake. Oh, there's like some crumble floors, and when you go across, you can't go back over it. Steps around. This is difficult to save at this point. Is going to have to go over these crumble blocks. Oh, I would have at least tried to go up. Maybe Drake did and it doesn't. Whoa! This is getting kind of sticky here. Yeah, that'll work.
Sticky.
Sticky blocks is what they should have called it. These are just more control sticks. Oh, nice quick solve from CapnDrake. Adam played. Looks like this is going to be good. Yeah, recognizes the necessary diagonal movement there. It lets you move while the level loads in. And I've seen the players just kind of guess at what's going to happen. Sometimes they're like, it's probably up and right, probably. Wait, what's going on here? We got 5 blocks and we only need 4. Do you have to drop one into a pit? I think CapnDrake is making the necessary shape and then is going to drop the middle one out. Right there. Yeah.
Sacrifices 8.
The puzzle gods demand it. The squares are drawn on the floor and this simply must be respected. Looks like Adam Plate's getting this too. Down, up immediately. Lose that middle guy. Perfect. Drake is trying to chew out the right guys. Has failed already. It's not long enough.
I remember in the race that we did cast the other of this, it took a lot of players like a lot of time to figure out that there's a fail state and that they should reset at some point and dropping like the very far left or very far right. I don't know, they just didn't wanna.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, you can just look at your blocks and look at the goal and be like, I need to drop blocks 1, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10. But I can't think far enough ahead to see what about the level geometry is going to make that not so free.
The fact that you don't start connected makes me think that there's like something with how you like the order of operations.
Yeah.
And that's scary.
With a right and a down, Adam Plate is free to get rid of that one that needs to go. Yeah, with a... This looks good. I think you just need to lose that block there, right? Just go down? Yeah.
Can you get past? I think you can on the right.
Yeah. That should be a solve. CapnDrake
there's
is
no order
close,
of
but
operations.
you really just got to snipper clips your way there.
CapnDrake also has it. Just needs to. Oh wait, there was the hole on the right. Would have like dropped more blocks than he needed.
There's the lead change. Oh, nice. So the blue ones will sort of desync, I guess.
The way you can think about it is the blue ones don't have to move. But the red ones always have to move. One of the red ones can't move, then you can't move at all.
Gotcha.
That's fail. I think once you're down in that corner, it's like right down. Right up, right, and then down, and now right down. Now you can go left. Huh? Actually?
Sticks the guy underneath.
Right, up, left. Oh, one more right. Oh, not so much right. You want to be like 2 moves away from... Oh, never mind. Wait, no, not no. This is lost.
Has found a solution if needed to be on the top and the bottom instead of on the left and the right. I think Drake, out of pure curiosity, has snapped these things into an interesting way. And then after it sort of learns how they work and then immediately does the correct solution. think Adam Plate is stuck again. Needs to clean up the entrance into the room. Drake's first instinct was to group the blocks together on the right side, but obviously you can't trigger the crumble blocks. Yeah, this is no good. What games have been the most iconic? I don't know. Sometimes we latch onto things for bad reasons. Charles is Long Gone is funny, but like I would prefer if like something about what the racers did in the match was the thing we remember.
When you said that, I immediately thought of Exuna crashing into the first possible obstacle during burnout, revenge, takedown, whatever it was. And maybe
I would also
maybe
prefer
you
if
meant
we
a
thought
positive
about
thing, yeah.
Yes.
So maybe like Charles,
the spring from the blocks lodged in the that was
what's
something.
it called? All That Remains? No, that was
projection something.
Oh, Projection Remains.
Oh yeah. For sure that. I think the game where you draw the level in with the lines, make your own platforms.
This puzzle made Alpha go crazy. I remember that. Alpha was like, "Oh, you just what are you doing?"
It's really funny to hear you chastise Alpha 5 for yelling at the players doing the wrong thing in a puzzle game.
I never do that.
CapnDrake is finessing these blocks around a little bit.
Good.
There it is.
Yeah. But actually, Adam Plate solved it just before.
Yeah. We got a really close race. You got to be able to lose these guys on the corners. Look at this like spread Adam has. CapnDrake is staying together as a unit. The spread is interesting, but a lot of backwards progress is happening here that isn't really happening for Drake. But I mean, maybe
I think
part
Drake
of
is closer.
Puzzle.
I think the last move is going to be like right or up. I think Drake has them roughly in the right position.
Okay. It's going to get that one stuck there, but then down is going to be necessary for the bottom left guy.
That's us off.
All right.
Well done.
The same puzzle we had earlier. Everyone needs to live. Okay, that's it. And there's the solve for Adam Played. Oh, mixed together.
Yeah, this is...
What's going to happen when a red attaches to a blue? It's going to shear them off. And now...
Oh.
Okay.
That was fast. Adam Plate is like escorting them one by one.
Yeah.
Oh, I think... state for Adam Plate.
It certainly is something.
Oh, the problem is the way you wake up rats means that the position they are in when they wake up, they can never change relatively to one another.
Yes.
So like the
you
thing
need to keep them lined up in this, somewhere within this same column.
Yeah, so for example, if CapnDrake was just like going left, left, left right here, connecting those two reds vertically to each other, it would be a like locked state because the goal requires them to be in like a zigzag.
So they're too far apart here.
Yeah, this is super wrong. You cannot move the reds relative to each other after waking them. It's like one of those... We talked about it very early in this MT when we played the hammer puzzle game. You gotta match the sandwiches. Well, you don't want the sandwiches. That was the thing we figured out. There's like rules you can figure out in these puzzle games, and that's a rule here. Rats can never
Ooh.
like move relative.
Well, this is pretty close. When you want to stash a blue guy somewhere? What's this tunnel on the left? This puzzle has a lot of them. Right?
Oh, okay. It just
Suddenly there it is.
It just kind of worked.
Oh my god. You gotta kill these guys? You gotta drop them all in the holes? What are we doing? You ignore them?
I think just by pressing up, they should come out. Yes.
If you stand on the crumbling floor and then you move up into the wall, is that gonna... Well, it doesn't matter.
I don't think it will.
Adam Plate is close to something here. Oh, what are we doing? Getting real saucy now.
I have no idea how CapnDrake saw. Suddenly it was.
I know. Oh, something like this maybe. Ah,
Undo?
undo
Like obviously
Undo
moving
seems
the
good.
blues together
was
idea.
worse than when they were apart, yeah. CapnDrake has made a big square but needs the blue inside first.
Oh, I think.
Oh, that's not right.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Just the rapid, like, snap, snap, snap of just like wrong, wrong, wrong. Okay, the blocks are
This is
inside
solved,
the big
right?
box. This seems good.
As long as you can do this, yeah, you can.
Beat level 32 is the goal. They're on CapnDrake is on 24. Adam Plate, I think, is on 22.
So in this level again, the one that CapnDrake is on, rats can never move relatively to one another. So if you wake up a block too high or too low relatively to the one in the middle, then you're already.
Yeah. What's the deal with the one in the middle? Does it have a gold block somewhere in there? Or
No,
does it not matter?
Doesn't need one.
As long as you fill them, okay.
Turns out we didn't need to
lose
kill
the
that
extras.
that one guy after all.
Sacrifices have to be made. No, they don't.
Actually, it's all good. Don't worry
Actually,
about
maybe we made an oopsie on that one. Adam Plate's really having a lot of trouble getting the finish on this, and again, I didn't know what it was. This looks different, at least. Oh, there it is. You get in between the two reds, and they guide him over to slot in downwards. Adam Plate's ditched too many blue blocks. So Drake solved the split left-right puzzle and is on to the next one with a lot of elements kind of scattered all over the stage.
So CapnDrake's puzzle, that we have 7 blocks, there are 7 golds, can't waste any, which means that you have to wake up all the reds in the same vertical, horizontal, whatever, they need to be in the same column at the end.
And it looks like in order to get those blocks into the exit, the 3 reds need to go across those 3 gaps between the 3 holes.
Yes.
And then the blues are going to be, somewhere else doing their own thing. They come in behind and fill in the gaps somehow. That's where I just like flail my hands around. I'm like, I don't know, something.
Gestures generally.
So that means one of the reds goes up top. Because there's 4 reds, right?
One of the reds starts up.
Yeah. But Drake has brought it down.
Drake is doing like wrong one. As a joke.
Adam Plate has not made much progress on wired connection.
Which is weird. Not weird, but which is interesting because CapnDrake did it like first try, immediately had the right here, and basically solved it instantly.
Yeah, it's interesting. You have to touch the blocks to wake up the blocks on the other side to free the other one. So, but if you move left and touch it on the bottom, it seems like it goes bad.
Drake is convinced that red doesn't go in the top. I don't know why, and it doesn't seem right to me, because like you said, you wanna move the reds through those 3 gaps on the left.
Yeah,
you can't do that if you have
the reds
4
can't
reds.
change rows or columns, or columns. So
yeah, after
they
waking
have
up,
to,
and
they have to go
be,
together.
Yeah.
And there's only one way they go.
Like maybe there's some weird solution where you wake up 3 and then left, but no, that doesn't work. It also means that the one on the right, the red one, very right, after you gotta wake it up and move it up by 1, which does mean that the top one, which starts woken up, I believe, you gotta move it into the cubby for waking up the guy. But wait, no, that doesn't work. They have different.
I don't know. I was processing what Adam played. It finally moved left at the top before coming out to sort of enable the solution. From here, it's still kind of a tricky desync.
Oh no, that was
sort
it.
of problem.
It.
It's undoing a lot here. Drake, after a long pause, dumps one of the blocks in a hole.
Oh, I see the solution. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh no!
Oh, that's a solve for gameplay. Wait, what's the CapnDrake, right? The puzzle CapnDrake is on. We know we want to wake up the reds in specific, like always in the same column together, but also in specific rows. How do we get the right one to move up 1 while waking him up in the same column? Top one, I believe, starts woken.
Do you have to have a red
like
stuck to you to get there? Or can you use just blue blocks to do that operation?
You can use blue to wake up the red, but the top red starts the level woken.
Okay,
Not a sleepy block.
It looks like you have to. I would guess that the one on the right is one of the two blocks that stick together and go across the middle, and the one at the bottom stays on the bottom.
Oh, how do you do this? CapnDrake is confused as well, I think. CapnDrake's like, oh, if I want to connect the one on the right to the bottom of the middle one.
This is a tricky puzzle. Oh, Adam Plate's gonna have this soon. Wait, oh no, he's already woken them up in the wrong way. Never mind.
This is yeah, they're desync. Right. I was like, oh, he can just move right and up.
Unfortunately, put a lot of moves on the board. It's having to undo past all of them now.
And you can't hold the button, apparently. So yeah, look at CapnDrake. He's got this red guy at the top woken up. And now he's got to wake up other red blocks with the right distance between, like height-wise, top, bottom. Between the one that he already has and one's gonna wake up. But how do you get those distances correctly? Because the one on the right is in the wrong thing. You would have to wake it up like this. But then the column is wrong.
Yeah, you can't leave the red block on top while you wake up that guy, right? It's just it doesn't line up.
Yeah, no, yeah, this is lost.
Now that one on the right and the one on top are not okay. You must have either a gap of 0 or 2 between your red blocks vertically.
Yeah.
And that was like 3 or something. 4.
So I think you do have to get the red one out of there temporarily and put him back in.
Just to get him out of the way.
Well, just so you can connect the rightmost red block in a distance that works.
Mm-hmm. Really, really tricky puzzle.
And then right. See, like this kind
That
of.
looks good.
But then. That's it.
Oh, that's annoying.
I don't think it looks good, does it? Because now it's on the row of this other sleeping block. See, if we move up now, they're gonna be in the same row. Not good.
Can't you make the block on the left be the top of the middle block? Like you shift all the way down to the bottom and then go left. Now, how will you ever wake up the right red and then be the top block? That's never going to happen. It has to be the bottom block. Yeah, this doesn't work.
Oh, I got it.
From this position, or
No. I think
okay.
the rightmost block is. So we got the block we start with, right? This top right.
Mm-hmm.
I think we move that below the one on the right.
Okay.
And then that's our double. And then we can wake up the left middle-ish one. Leftmost one. Oh, look at this. CapnDrake, stop listening to the commentary.
Bam.
Yeah, exactly like this. And then the one that is sleeping on the left, that's our top block.
Okay. So the blues need to help out here.
Well, the blue at the bottom needs to like bugger off.
That's difficult.
Is that even possible?
I think you can kind of only shear blocks off the top.
Oh, but it's fine. I think if we mash ourselves up there twice, like if we put the red ones in there, the blue one's gonna shear off itself.
Yes.
Like left, up. But yeah, then we've got our double, and the double.
The reset.
The double will go in the double on the left, obviously, and we wake up the left sleeping block while our double is at the very bottom, which is gonna put 2 distance between our double and the top, which is correct. That is what we want on the left.
Adam played having a hard time. He can either close off the ring in the correct way, but isolate blues outside, or he can get the blues inside and then they get in the way of making the ring connect, and it has just been unable to get both of those things to happen at the same time.
Yeah, CapnDrake, when he solved this puzzle, it just already had the blue kind of inside.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think this is solvable.
Yeah, how do you get those blues around all that stuff?
You would have to move up and right. And can't.
Yeah. So CapnDrake, it seems to have abandoned the match from below thing here.
Yeah, they didn't really spend much time that idea at all. But I think it's the only way you can do it. The only way the reds work.
The bottom blue block as well. So now there's more blue blocks that are like in danger of waking things up that aren't supposed to be awake. This level single-handedly made me dislike puzzle games.
Oh no.
You are far from the first person to get messed up by a puzzle game in Mystery Tournament, and you will not be the last. You weren't the last. There were more after this in the tournament. It never feels good, but it happens. If that's any kind of comfort, it absolutely happens. The fact that we've been staring at this one for so long, and I couldn't walk you through exactly how to solve it. Even still, even given everything you've told me.
The right or the left?
The left one.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that this red one's going to go underneath this one on the right. And that we're going to... Whoop, that that's too early a match. And we're going to make that... the leftmost block the top one, and we're going to make the bottommost block the bottom one. But, like, in terms of how to stitch that all together with these blue ones doing what I need them to and not doing what I need them to not do, I still can't walk through all those moves in my head. But all the blues up top, that's an interesting idea.
You do need the blues to wake up the third and fourth red blocks in the right spot.
Mm-hmm.
But for this first match, maybe that's a good idea. Because you can use red to wake up red.
CapnDrake, I still have nightmares about this level. Neither player having a good time right now.
This race is weeks old.
Oh man. It's okay, just do another Pizza Tower speedrun. Forget the pain. Somehow, I thought the ring was an even... the ring was broken into even quarters, but I guess it's not. Yeah, no, those bottom two are a little misshapen. And Drake really carefully walking these two blues through the too wide gap. I don't know.
Gotta feel it out.
He's like literally like walking the course. He's like, okay, we'll go through here together.
Like one of those dog parkour courses.
Oh yeah.
You gotta get the dog familiar, of course.
Yeah, otherwise it's gonna go who knows where. Dude, sometimes the dog, like, the course requires you to just like do a 270-degree turn or something, like, and it catches me off guard. I'm like, what? We're going this way?
Yeah,
I'm like, well done, dog.
Yeah. It's like rally. They've got a co-driver and he goes, 4 right, banked.
Have you seen the one with the dog who like jumps? He runs and jumps like 12 meters.
No.
I think he's what's his name? Missile? No.
I mean that's a fitting name.
That's the yeah. It's also the. I think I only thought of it because it's the name of the dog.
It's an Ace Attorney.
The Ace Attorney and Ghost Trick.
He's one of the secret weapons that Gumshoe has.
Spark or fire or something. What is it? Spitfire? I don't remember that.
Spitfire is an airplane. But I mean, it can also be a dog. I'm not saying it could be more not a dog.
Anyway, the dog, it shows the slow motion leap of this dog like leaping off a dock. And it's going and it's going, and you expect it to like hit the apex of its jump, and it doesn't. It just keeps going up and up and up, and you're like, what the hell? All right, Drake's got these two apart match, which is lining up with the exit, right? It's not strictly a loss.
But the problem is it's a loss because you can't wake up the rightmost any usable position.
Yeah.
That's kind of where we were at the start. Like, that was the first idea CapnDrake had, and I'm pretty sure came to the same conclusion because it was like moving the two reds in the way you would need to wake up the right one, but then the top red hindered from the right.
"42 moves on the board. How many of them have been useful?" The Adam played just backtracked from 50 moves to 20 and has put 10 more on the board, and again it's all just trying to get these blues around this red.
I guess like sometimes accidentally connecting the red and then stops for like 2 seconds like, oh no, how did this happen? Oh, this is wrong. you know this is wrong because now the reds can never move up and down, and the right one is on the column
Yeah.
row.
It's the only one that's a problem in terms of the row it starts in.
But then, interestingly, the left one changes row, just like the top one,
Yeah.
because that's the only way it can work. Unless I'm super wrong, I'm not, like, it's happened enough times that I thought I had this. Turns out. But
Yeah, and I won't pretend I've completely understood every point you've made where you've made like a series of moves or something. Sometimes I don't realize soon enough that I need to pay attention to the first thing you said to follow to the rest of the things that you said. And I'm like, oh God, I don't know where we are anymore in the sequence. But I understand what you're saying about the block on the right, and I agree.
yeah, I'm saying you have to pick it up at a second.
Yeah.
Like it's the second red block that.
And you gotta nestle the red block right next to it when you do.
Yeah. Because the top one cannot stay on top.
So it looks like Adam Played is experimenting with matching the top blocks first. Whoa. And is now moving away from that, whereas Drake is just deep in the think tank.
I didn't actually check how long.
It's not that long. I can tell you, Internet Dirigible is close to finishing this goal.
Oh! And Adam Played.
Whoa.
No, but.
The blocks can't desync. They're just wedged in there.
Surely. Okay, yeah, we can fix it.
Once you get one of them in like a 3x3.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
that'll do it.
If you end up with like an L, I think you can make a square.
All right, level cleared. Drake has got that
Oh, the thing I want.
configuration.
Yeah. So now those two reds go at the very bottom. The one is kind of in the way, but we can shear it off.
Yeah, it's kind of a difficult. You need to get the
No!
blues
No!
sheared off the top
Oh
to
no!
stick the red in order to shear the blue off the bottom.
Reset like Majora's Mask or something.
Played the Song of Time. I think both players would like to play the Song of Double Time and speed through the rest of this one.
I was trying to think of a game that works like that, and you're like trying to do stuff before time runs out.
So Adam Played on this level now. Just got beat up real bad by that ring level. And we know what's in store in this level.
This was also a very big sticking point in the two races we did see. I remember this.
Mm-hmm.
I did very much try to solve it in that race because Alpha was in commentary, he was doing plenty of that.
We were off to such a good start too. We were like 7 blocks, 7 goals. We can't lose any. The red ones need to all be in the same column, and they need to be in these rows
But
to
I mean,
go across.
those are the steps to figuring out the actual puzzle of this puzzle. So I don't think our good start turned out to be bad. Right?
No, it was. It's just that like you would think after establishing so many things that you know about the puzzle, that you would be able to not take too much longer to build on it to get to the end. And it turns out the connective tissue between, we did point A, B, C, D, and we were like, so what, the goal must be like G or something. We just got to go E, F, G. And it turns out it's like E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, so that's how you do it.
I think we didn't go one letter further.
Drake is ditching the blue ones at the top.
Like it. I think Drake knows. Okay. I mean, that was accidental. No way was that on purpose.
Definitely accidental. Just funny timing. Drake definitely knows what he's doing. Oh, what's this? Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah, this is good. Alright, wake up this guy from the bottom. And now use a blue to wake up this leftmost guy. Almost? Like undo one? No? Yes? No? Could have undone and just... Like, there was the... We did have the right configuration. But this works, sure. Looks really good. And now use a blue to wake up the bottom. And then
the red at the top is sticking it. Oh, perfect. Okay. Yep.
And then, so the last part of this puzzle, I remember being some kind of, like, you just shuffle things around and it kind of works itself out.
Yeah, basically the blue's gotta get out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But we can fix this in post. Like, I don't think this is too much of an issue. We can undo a little bit and just connect the last red one in a slightly different.
We can screenshot the level, copy paste the blocks around, submit that as our final answer.
We can remove the holes.
Just cover them up.
But yeah, we gotta undo a bunch. The undo is so slow.
Yeah, I wonder. There must be a cap. They're hitting it way too evenly for them to be like pressing it 1 2 1 2 1.
Right, I like this. So you move the blue so it's actually to the left of the reds, and then you move it to the right and at the bottom. That way it's not like stupidly matched up. Like just get rid of 2 of these blues. The more blues we have, the more problem. We have more.
Yeah, Drake kind of liked having them all lined up because it was, you know, this is the way they're gonna head to the exit, so I'll just line them up this way and.
I'll just undo.
Yeah, you can't have them get stuck after you line up the final red because
Undo?
the reds will not be able to move up or down anymore.
Undo. No. I think this is...
Adam played is in a lost situation here, has a gap of 1, which is never
Right,
going to be okay.
No.
Oh, ditching more blue squares.
Almost good. Yeah, okay, this will work. Yeah.
Ah.
And now, like, so I remember the last part I was thinking about this, and then both players that I saw solve this, they just did, like, kind of random move. Not like that. And it like, worked out, so... This is not good.
This is tricky.
Like, not good in a funny way, but... Oh wait, this is good.
Oh. Can fix this, I think. I think you go down. Oh, but maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. Oh, boy. What a puzzle. Look at the moves. 300 moves on the board.
Oh no, move left. Ah, jeez, this sucks.
What a spike in difficulty this level has been.
Oh, that's a solve.
There it is.
I feel like at the very end that was kind of accidental, but perfect.
What does floor matters? Oh. Red can't go into blue, but blue can go into red.
No, so the thing is, this is purple. The floor you can see on the right, it has always been purple.
Okay.
Okay, so here's another puzzle where it's very important. Where you wake up red.
Red can never move.
Like this is already super bad.
The middle red can never move once
you're
it
right.
wakes up. So you need to have your other red in one of the goal positions when he wakes up.
Probably the one like bottom left. And then have a blue move red.
That's the trickier one to get into, I think.
I mean, if you just get to the left of the tunnel with the red and the blue on top. I don't think it's too bad. Yeah, you can easily do left and then down. Oh.
Oh.
Gotta move them next to each other.
Doomed. Much like Adam played, is quite doomed with the hasn't sussed out the sort of core concept of the final position of the red blocks, the way they absolutely must be to go across the holes. Is still just kind of doing things that, like, I don't know, it's kind of, you know, they're all in a line, that's good, right? Not good enough. I usually get really frustrated by puzzles where I know sort of what to do, but the how specifically to do it, I'm like, you just gotta get the block over, like it. That's not interesting.
That happens
to
a lot
me.
to me in Baba SU.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I want these rules, and then how do I get there? I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's a solve
That's
for
a solve for
CapnDrake.
Drake.
But yeah,
Okay, now we got an honestly red floor here.
Yeah, it's a little not obvious, at least to me.
So all three reds are all woken up, so there's no left to right movement possible. So those first two moves are forced to wake up the guy. What you do from here on out. The two blues have to get... Okay, so you're using the middle red to desync the two blues.
Huh, you're just kind of in the way.
All right. There is a lot of blocks there, but only the reds can get into the goal. What a mess.
Oh,
What? Oh, because the other guys are stuck, I guess.
Yeah, you gotta, again, watch out where...
Has woken up all those blues.
Like a army. Trying to sneak around them, but then you wake up one of them and oh, there's a lot of noise.
So it seems like the part of the key here is getting those two reds in the top right and bottom right corners. You need to get one of them individually from the side before you touch those blues, I think. Like right there, I think it's over. I don't quite see exactly how... Oh! That blue block could do it. Oh, but you can't... You need to do it with the red block. Wait. Yeah.
I think the left red blocks are gonna be in a tall thing, like 2x1. Then you go top right and then bottom right. Somehow.
So annoying whenever you touch the little sideways pyramid of blues. Just snap, and then it's over. Okay, Adam Played has got these two reds together.
That's good. I don't know if Adam Played knows that this is good. Moving in a way that seems very aimless.
Like that should not be your concern over there, you know.
Oh, actually?
Drake's
maybe
touched the red one from the side.
Oh,
How do you wake up this guy with your reds? You had to get this one first, I guess.
I think Adam Played actually has the right idea. He's trying to wake up this left one from while the two at the bottom.
Oh, this looks good. Oh, cram them all together. That's not good.
No.
Maybe just like misread the gap and is going to back up and do a gap 2 apart this time. Yeah, I think so. I think we got a level of understanding here that maybe is going to get Adam Played through this puzzle and sort of make this a bit of a race at the end.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible. I didn't think it was going to be possible, but now suddenly I think maybe this is possible. So this final section here was tricky as well for Drake, getting the last block while the blues are in a position that can be saved, but that's a solve from Drake. Puzzle 30. There are
Oh,
3
30.
left.
We watched the race leader try to solve this. It was a little painful. Because
Okay.
at the end, there was like an obvious path to the solution and they just didn't take it for like
Oh,
10 minutes or something.
the Maurice killer. Yeah, so Adam Plate has these blues sandwiched in between the reds at the bottom, and this is just a thing you can't fix.
Yeah, because you can no longer block the reds from moving left and right.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, no. Couldn't you just move to the right now?
You could use the edge of the level.
Yeah, if you moved all the way
The
to
blue
the right.
block is like a crowbar or something.
Sure. But that's... No, stop undoing! Yeah, no, left. No, what? No? What?
Where are we going?
No, this is super wrong. Even wronger than it was before.
Oh, CapnDrake with 2 reds together. These are gonna slot in nice. Well,
no, this is bad.
no,
Already
they can't get across. Yeah. So they need to go. How do you do this?
They start like... I don't think they start like this.
The 2 reds that are stuck together right now definitely don't start this way.
Yeah, so this is bad. This is already lost. Break up like this.
But I'm trying to think how you. Oh.
Wait.
It's okay
Oh,
that
I'm an
they
idiot.
match. Yeah, I was like, if this is wrong, what's right? Like, I could not see any other way to do it. And then, sure enough, this was not a lost cause. It was okay that they match when you go there because they're still forming a line.
Oh, yeah, so this
that can
is the
just move
part.
down.
This is the part that our racer just couldn't figure out how to do this.
Oh, I see. Okay. Can I figure out how to do it? I mean, nothing super obvious comes to mind without like complicatedly moving these blocks closer like this, but then
So what you do is you line them up on the right against the red, basically, right? 4 tall, and then you can get 2 of them below and 2 of them above the middle, there, so that they're still synced up.
oh,
And then you move them to the left, and then all the way up and down. But yeah, so you line up the blues, yeah, and then this happened. Like 5 times, 10 times. It kept happening.
yeah, I wouldn't have given up on it. But I can see why
And then-
someone would.
And then the player
Rule
came
it
up
out.
with this crazy solution that also worked, but was like overcomplicating things.
Adam Played has 1 blue block that's in a position that's not okay, and is sending more down.
This will work. And yeah, you can keep doing that. To like get the blues out of the... Oh? Not good enough.
It's close. I would get the blues like all in the top or something. I guess when you back out after you get them into the top, you're just gonna have the reds be in the same. Never mind.
Basically what CapnDrake had. Imagine if the game like broke up, getting 1,000. Game just crashes. I like this.
Oh, Adam Played
That was a good
solves.
solve. I like it. So CapnDrake is on
5.
CapnDrake is on 30 and Adam Played is on 26.
It's still a big gap. The puzzles between are a lot more manageable, but
And here we go again. So you go all the way to the right, line up the blues with the right, just in the same
yeah.
column.
Oh,
Not like this.
that's trouble.
But no, just smash right, basically. And they're lined up, and then you can move them to the left like this, and then all the way up, all the way down, and then a little up again.
Here we go. Is it going to be all the way up? Yeah. He had a choice between all the way up or down first, and I was wondering if he was going to do it differently despite you, but nope.
Oh, of course.
There it is.
Like, pro snow. One of those puzzles.
So, Adam played leaves the red in the top right. But it's coming in from the wrong
No,
side.
it's
That's not going to work.
You can't. That's the thing. I don't think it's possible at all to have the red on any other pair. Make up the middle.
Getting the blue to sit on the left one while the other blue gets where it needs to go certainly seems difficult. What is this mess that Drake is dealing with?
Yeah,
this blue path.
I was gonna say, like, it's so hard to tell which block can move where.
All right, red and blue all come out. This is solved.
That was easy. Nice.
It's weird.
Oh, this is the last level.
Every level has been such a struggle. It's weird when it's like just like a reasonable puzzle. You forget that can be a thing. So these reds matched in a position where they could not move at all. Obviously, that's something to be avoided. Is there only the one goal?
Yeah,
in the middle?
You only have to move the red one to the right.
Okay, so it's all about just not getting your reds on the rings stuck.
But you do need to actually use them because you gotta touch the other blocks.
Yes. So how do you get that red on the inner red to go all the way around and touch that blue? It needs to be able to go up 3 and left 7, or down 2 and left 7 and up 5, or whatever.
Like this. But this looks really good. Be one lower.
Yes. Yeah.
CapnDrake wants to do it, but quite sure how yet.
Nope.
But I think this is the correct direction to solve this puzzle from. Oh yeah, this will work.
Yes. Now it's gonna match the red. Oh, you bring the red down.
Yeah, like.
And then
some more, like 3 more or something.
Yeah. Too far.
Too far in the other direction. No, it had it wrong both ways. No, one higher.
Yeah, one higher. I know. I was having a lot of trouble visualizing that too. There it is.
This is soft. This is a GG.
You just right.
What?
Match left and then right.
Where are you going, bro?
Go. Bam.
We did it.
The dot done. The sleepiest of blocks. CapnDrake. Struggling a little bit with the puzzle games this tournament. Gons defeated CapnDrake in a puzzle game.
I believe that is also a forfeit from Adam.
Understandable. Oh man, that's one of those games where you just walk away feeling like you got beat up.